brothers and my sisters from the world of the United States Junior Chamber. Welcome to another exciting, at least I hope it's exciting, edition of JCTV. In this week's episode, President Crystal negotiates a peace treaty between Rick and the governor. It can't be, right? I write these on Mondays, so I still kind of have the Walking Dead on my brain, but we do have some exciting stuff to cover, including the Jaycees being mentioned on the David Letterman show. It really happened. I'll play it for you. Go now. Here we go. Okay, so most of us know the 80-20 rule, right? 20% of the people are going to do 80% of the work almost 100% of the time, cream of the crop kind of thing. I feel your pain, folks. It's like, why can't I get these people to do anything? God help them, I love them, I do, they're wonderful, but please just do this one thing here. I'm preaching to the choir, obviously, because if you're engaged in JCs enough to be watching this, odds are you're in the 20. It can be somewhat overwhelming, though. I totally feel you in all reality. But so what's the solution? Is it getting the other 80% more involved? Well, it's certainly part of it, but they call it an 80-20 rule for a reason. So that's why the Shoot for 30 program has been designed to promote healthy and well-rounded chapters by increasing membership from the minimum to at least 30 by the end of the year. 30 seems to be kind of a magic number for all kind of organizations. There's a link in the area below this video here in the YouTube page that will tell you all about it. Or hey, even better, let's talk to us here to talk to us a little bit about the Shoot for 30 program. National Membership Directors Poissant and Stephanie Traugott, Program Director for the Shoot for 30 program. Ladies, thank you so much for being here today on JCTV.
Thanks for having us.
Now, Stephanie, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about the Shoot for 30 program.
The Shoot for 30 program is for chapters that are below 30, and it's a program that's designed to help them, of course, get above 30, and the reason being is because that way they can have more well-roundedness in their chapter, and also to help them have more activities and become more creative by gaining more members.
Very interesting stuff. Faye, can you tell us a little bit about the members and how members and chapters can get involved with the Shoot for 30 program?
Absolutely. Well, Stephanie is going to be their main point of contact. She is going to be running the show with this. She's got a lot of great ideas. We're working on some awesome incentives so that people see the benefit to really embracing this and rolling it out in their chapters and really taking hold and taking ownership of it. So reaching out to Stephanie, her contact information is available in our program manager newsletter. My information's on the website. So between the two of us, we have every base covered. And if you can't get a hold of one of us, you can definitely get a hold of the other. So between the two of us, we will help you shoot for 30.
Okay, so this program kind of helps you set the goal and then shows you how to get there?
Absolutely.
I've always heard that if it can't be measured, it can't be achieved.
Exactly.
30 is definitely a doable goal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ladies, thank you so much for joining us here today on JCTV.
Thank you.
Hey, did you hear that the Jaycees were mentioned on the David Letterman show? Did I mention that? Hang on just a minute and I'll tell you more about it. We'll even show you the actual clip. That's called a teaser, ladies and gentlemen. In case you were wondering about the internet broadcasting business. Got you hooked though, didn't it? No way you can resist staying tuned now, unless you don't like to be teased. Anyway, just a minute longer, and it's really funny, and you'll want to see it. But right now, we're going to talk about widgets and badges. Badges and widgets. That's always fun. To recognize and celebrate your great achievements, we're offering an electronic widget, or you can call it a badge. You can place this badge on any or all of your personal social media sites. This includes your email signature, maybe Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, any of these accounts. Visitors to your pages will see that you're an outstanding recruiter, for instance, for the United States Junior Chamber. Widgets include the 10th degree ambassador, the 2013 Leadership Academy graduate, a membership anniversary at incremental yearly levels, and soon to come, membership recruiters also at incremental levels. There's no cost to you to download and place this badge wherever you'd like to. We hope you'll display it proudly, your widgets and your badges. Just head over to the national site and grab them today. Hey, so I'm extra excited about this week's chapter spotlight because I get to brag about my home state of Georgia for a minute. They asked me to highlight my local chapter, the Athens Jaycees, which I'm really happy to do. But it's hard to talk about the Georgia Jaycees this year without also mentioning the boys and girls in Atlanta. But let's start with the good folks in Athens, the Athens Jaycees, my own home chapter. Our chapter is in its 5th year of involvement with the National Toys for Tots program. Ever since a local military base closed down here in Athens and the Marines left town, the Athens Jaycees have stepped up to take total responsibility for every aspect of the Toys for Tots Trauggott's program, including marketing, toy collection, distribution, logistics, all of that. Led by our amazing program director, Mr. Smoothie King himself, Nathan Sankey, this past Christmas season, we collected over 14,500 toys, nearly 3,000 books, and 5,000 stocking stuffers for children in a 4-county area. I would like to say that, now I would say actually that helping over 6,000 local kids have toys on Christmas morning, that pretty much counts as positive change, and I'm really proud to be a part of the Athens Jaycees. I'm also proud of my brothers and sisters down the highway a little bit in the Atlanta Jaycees chapter who led the nation in growth this past year. They grew their membership by, and this is not a typo, 231%. Talk about a model chapter. And while there are a ton of other things I could add about the JCI Atlanta chapter, I should probably digress because we don't want their president, this guy here, to get an even bigger head about the whole thing. I'm just kidding, Gary. You know we love you. Hey, how about a quick update on the Conference of the Americas? The Institutes and the USJC Foundation have teamed up, this is pretty exciting news, to offer $100 scholarships to members interested in attending. Members are responsible for the remaining $200 registration fee, but that's a 30% of the fees covered. Not too shabby. Registration, again, is $300 and goes to $350 as of March 15th, which is like 2 weeks away, so apply now. To obtain this $100 scholarship, contact the National Office for Instructions. We'll put Katie's email address below, or Katie will actually, I don't know from the inner workings of YouTube, I'm just the messenger, but Katie will put her address below. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the JCs being mentioned on David Letterman.
One landed in California, one landed in Florida, and a big one hit a meteor in Russia. Did you see that? And now people are collecting chunks of the meteor, and because they think they're valuable. So we put together this little buyer's guide. If you're in the market for a meteor, here's what to look for. Take a look.
Authentic meteor fragment. Dense, stony composition with 10% iron content. Counterfeit meteor fragment. Squeaks. This has been the Meteor Fragment Buyer's Guide, a public service of the JCs.
I don't know exactly how they related us to exposing fake meteors, but hey, any press is good press. Why not? So that is just about enough out of me for today. I think you will agree. But hey, tune in next time when we present President Crystal's top 10 favorite David Letterman top 10 lists of all time. That should be exciting. Until next time, let's get out there and change the world. Thank you so much.